Hello and welcome, my name is Ajaxpost and this is Train Fever episode number 11, and as usual the game has moved on a few years, 2, 3, something like that I think, and it's really rather nice. Where's me, there it is, there's my panel, and we're making money at last, largely due in part largely due to this and its fellow train on the Teignmouth to Fakenham route, a nice profitable passenger route that we've set up. And well, a few things have changed in the meantime, which we will discuss in a moment, but one effect of which is that the old bus route between these two towns is now entirely pointless. No passengers are taking it whatsoever, seeing as this really funky and speedy train service is taking care of the passenger needs. So I'm sending all those buses off into the depot to be sold off, which is nice. And something else has happened. Oh, we see it there, excellent. Right, in the few years since I left you in episode 10, we've had a couple of new vehicles arrived. Basically, some nice, speedy road vehicles. We'll see one which will be playing a large part in this episode, a goods lorry, but also this bus, which is nice. It is in fact a modded bus. That's the train leaving, I imagine. Thank you and good night. So I'm replacing a lot of the old routes, which use some very tatty old buses, with this new bus, so you'll see that we'll see it popping up in towns all over the map as we go through this episode and the next one perhaps. And I'll put the link to the actual mod which gives you those buses in the description. I'm sure I will remember that. However, on to the meat and bones of this game, and I'm afraid I've decided enough is enough. I think you may recall I was getting there at the end of the last episode. This refinery has had it. These lines, the oil goods line, the oil delivery line, they're simply losing too much money. I mean, that's, what's that, $1 million a year I'm losing. So I'm going to be playing beaching today and chopping these lines off. And unlike beaching, who destroyed, without getting too political about it, the passenger lines in the UK back in the day, for those of you who remember, or I don't want this panel, I want this panel here, don't I, to send you off to be sold. And the same I think with you. You're going to be delivering 7. Where are you on the map at the moment? I don't actually care, because it's not going to be enough. It's going to be a paltry amount, so you can be sold as well. And what we will do today, a couple of things. First off, I think, is put in this new sexy goods lorry. So at the moment we've got these little things, and how fast do they travel? About 30 odd miles an hour, which isn't bad. It's a good deal faster than horse and cart. But what has arrived in this last year is this, the Opel Blitz, which travels practically 60 miles an hour, carrying 11 of whatever it is they're carrying. So I think that is what we're going to use to drive the goods delivery. I had tried off camera replacing the trains here with those lorries to deliver goods, but to be honest, these towns here are getting all the goods they need from this sawmill. So they just didn't make money, so that was an entirely pointless operation, having that up there. So today, what shall we do? Let me just pause for a second and gather my thoughts. What have we got going out here? Let's have a look at my road delivery. Let's just keep it visible only, shall we? Without putting the whole map in view. Okay, so we have the lumber coming in from Thatcham, and we have goods going out to Banbury, Thatcham just across the bridge there, and Hendon much further out. So I think we can actually put in some more vehicles here of that new type. So that's the first thing we will do. We'll get you going in there, and that will be nice goods. We'll buy. I'm running out of money. Yes, I've set a lot of my routes, passenger routes, to. Oh look, you see, it's replacing those buses. And those buses. Ouch! Sorry, I didn't realise they were quite that expensive. Oh my goodness me. Right, so that's where all my millions of passenger profit is going. Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah. Oh, I don't care. I don't care. They will make money. I'll take out a loan. I'll take out a loan to pay for what I plan to do next. So we will. I should have wanted that. Oh, invisible, so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. So should we put 2 more of those on Banbury? Yeah, let's do that. Have I bought any? Yes, I have. So we'll buy another one. There we go. Okay, so that's 2 of those, and we'll set those both to go off to Banbury Wood Goods. Excellent. And we could probably do with another one on Hendon as well. There is actually in here. Where did I see it? There is an option. Once you've bought, I don't have enough money already. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, let's borrow. Lots of money. I'm going to actually need loads of money in a moment, as you will see. I haven't bought it yet, have I? So if I buy that, there is an option here. Where is it? I'm sure there was. There should be an option to clone the vehicle. I'm sure I've seen it somewhere. We're watching some other Let's Plays of Train Fever, and they definitely had a clone option, and I can't see it. Where is this? It's not here. I don't know. I've gone and lost it. Well, never mind. Right. So anyway, we've got you, and we're going to send you to Hendon. Hendon Wood Goods. Do we need any more lumber? How's that actually doing? Where is the... Actually, let's get rid of all this. There you go. All out the way. So is it this... Forest is doing reasonably well. Its production is up to there. Yeah, we could do with another lorry or 2, I think. In there. I will set these to replace as well at some point soon. I want another one of those, but this one will be carrying wood. Thank you very much. And this will be... Is that the Thatcham lumber? It is indeed. Right. And away you go. Right, the 2 trains I'm selling here. Oh, they're turning up. There's one. Which one's that? That's the oil one. It'll disappear. They're both reasonably new, so I should get a fair amount of money back for them. But will it be enough? 358. Actually, it wasn't quite as much as I was hoping for. But I'm now $1 million in the black. So, something else exciting has happened. I've got electrics. I have electrics. We look at... actually, it arrived a while ago. But what I plan to do today is make use of that, I think. We will extend our passenger route, which is what I wanted to do a while ago, from Gisborough and Taymouth down the south there, up here to the riverside towns of Banbury to start with, and then off to Thatcham and the rest of the north up there. But this mess of cargo lines made that rather difficult. So I tried to play around off camera a couple of different ideas of getting up there, and it just got awfully complicated with those roads, these routes still in the way. So now that those trains are no longer running, I can get rid of these lines. That's what I'm going to do. Bang. Right, I don't need you or you. Why does demolishing cost me so much money? I don't know. What I'm going to do is run a track from Gisborough all the way up to Banbury, and it shall be electric. Yes. Okay, so now just check on the line here. What colour is it? Oh, it's a nasty grey colour. That's no good, is it, to anybody? We'll make it an orange. No, that's a brown. An orange, okay. So that's going to come in on that side. So I think what we'll do is we'll have our new goods service up north coming in on this other platform. Counting from the left, 1, 2 and 3. We'll leave 3 for another purpose, I think. Right. So the thing we need to do is make sure that we've got... What I could do, in fact, is dual track that all the way up. Now, what have I got here so far? I think this is all single line apart from this bit here. That line there, that's a dead line as well. That's not in use. That doesn't exist. Right, so I could use... If I use this line here... Yeah, that's what I'll do. That gives me all that dual track up there. So I'll use this left hand here. So yeah. Right. So rather than this lane coming out of here, so I'll come up there. Shall I make it electric to start with? I think I should. Catenary. That's what electric needs, isn't it? So. Move that all the way up there. That's doing that. That's not too expensive actually. No, electrics is reasonably. Is a very modest increment in price. Okay, now I don't want this bit of track there. That's an awfully long bit of track to get rid of. To be honest, I don't care. It is going nowhere for the moment and serves no purpose, so we'll bring that down there. Excellent. Alright, yeah, we've got some junctions there. I may have to pay attention to those. And we've got here going into single track again because there's a collision. Well, no, are coming together different cargo routes, which I don't need anymore. So let's simplify this a bit. Get rid of that. Okay. Oh, actually, where's all that going? Actually, what I'll do, because the important part of this route is going to be this bend over the river here. Okay, so that train is coming in on that side, so we will use this lane here, this track here rather. What have I done? What have I done? Okay, ow, oh, oh, I'm losing, that's it. Keep control of the mouse, there we go. Right, so what we want to do is bring that round here. 66 isn't terribly fast, but then if I use the fast track, well, that ups it a bit. But how much more expensive? We don't need it just yet. I'll leave, oh yeah. Well, you should really give yourself room for expansion, and we're already getting trains that go at 60 odd miles an hour. So perhaps I need to be but I haven't got anything else. Sorry, I'm speaking in half sentences here, aren't I? Which isn't terribly good presentation style. But most of the rest of this route is still old track, so I think it's probably a bit silly putting a little bit of new track in there. We'll upgrade it all as and when we need to. Can you upgrade rail track? Oh, I don't know, actually. You can upgrade roads. Yeah, because if you go into the road, you've got this plus option so you can upgrade it. Oh, I'm not sure you... Ooh, yeah. We have to actually relay all the tracks to go fast. No, I don't care, I don't care. If I need to spend money, I'll spend money then. Then and there. Right, so what have we got? So it'd be nice to come in on this sort of trench here that we've got. Well, that seems as reasonable as anything, to be honest, so let's take that. And we will want to join that up. So we'll come out of here and we'll join that up with, so it's going to be the inside or the outside. We'll make it that side. Make sure it lines up. Oh, except it doesn't. Why not? Oh, we still. Oh, it's not snapped together there, is it? Right, need to get rid of that as well. How much is that? Ooh, no, 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 no. Can I get this to snap in there? Actually, that looks alright. Okay, so I should now then be able to complete that bit of track. So you should know now what it's lining up with. There you go. That's not too bad. Once it gets out of the bend over the river. Actually, do I want that to be on that side or that side? Yeah, we'll have that. We'll have this second track actually coming on the outer side of the bridge. I'm not sure what difference it makes, to be honest. Right. Let's get you up there. This is a very ugly piece of landscape, isn't it, actually? Where we're going to put the points in here. And we're going to need a depot, aren't we? At some point. Well, let's worry about that later. It'll all come out in the wash. It'll all turn out for the best. Don't worry about that. He said positively. Okay, and does that go round? That snaps to the bridge very nicely. I mean, I really don't like this particular style of bridge, but it's the best one we've got, as I think you might have seen in the previous episode. Actually, let's keep the game running, because I'm starting to run out of money again. I'm sure I will before I complete. Will it run out before I complete this bit? I might get away. Oh, it's gone. You see, those passenger routes now are just so beautifully profitable, and I'm just going to spend it all. Well, isn't that not what profit is for? Spend it. Right, come on, let's get you all joined up. That looks smart. Okay, so. Right, now before I electrify this, can we actually before we worry about the depot, need to make sure I can put a crossover in here. Can I do that? Oh, it does let me. That's splendid. I've had trouble in the past with trying to do crossovers on bends, but that seemed happy enough, so we'll take that. Actually, can I put it the other side of that track? That's an interesting idea. Will it fit in there? Please say you will. And it does. Result. I'm just thinking. No, that is too curvy. No, don't do that. We don't need that bit of track. Yeah, that's fine. So it goes into the station, and then it can go any direction it likes from there. Yeah, I think that's fine, actually. Right, so let's electrify this track. So we need that electrifying, that electrifying, that electrifying. A bit of that. Actually, we might as well electrify the whole station while we're at it. We're not going to use it on that bit of line for a while. Okay, so where's... Right, this is the old track. I suspect I may lose some of those junctions, certainly some of those signals, because it's nowhere near as complicated a route as it was earlier. Okay. And the same here, I think. Not quite sure what that bit of track is for, but what the heck. Right. So that's all electric there. Right. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to be going out from this platform here, and he will carry on that route there. I'll just pause the game for a second. I don't want to get caught excuse me, with the monthly budget lag. Right, so yeah, when he's coming back, he's going to be coming back on the left hand side, so he'll want to cross over there, so we need a crossover. How soon do we want that? Actually, if we put that, can we put, not from there, put that in there. Why does it not look? Why does it not want me to do that? Is it because of that junction there? I suppose it could be. Yes, I know that's too short. Oh, it's because, right, the tracks aren't snapped together there. They come apart. Right, okay, that's fair enough. We'll have to put that switch over out here. Okay, right, well that will do anyway. Right, so what we were doing, we need to put a signal in here to say to wait if there's anything coming out of the station, so it doesn't go in. Right, that took a lot longer than I expected. I don't think I need any of these signals, and if I do, I'll put new ones in. Right, now I'll leave that junction for the moment just to save the expense of replacing it. So what we need here is something to say when you go in, you'll need to wait, and likewise when you're coming out, does it need, if we put one there, will that do? I think so. Okay, so let's actually make a route. We'll make a new line, and it will go from Banbury to, is that Gisborough? To Gisborough. Excellent. So how is it taken to the, oh, it hasn't taken to the dual tracking at all. It's that switch there, isn't it? It's causing me grief. I'm going to have to get rid of it. Oh, that's slightly annoying. Let's get rid of you for a second, so I can actually see the track. Back in. Actually, I'm just wondering, should we have electric trains going over an old wooden bridge? Probably not. Shall I get rid of that? Oh, why not? Why not? Done. Right. Okay, now I think we've seen problems before. Well, I've seen problems. Don't think I've had them before, but I've certainly seen other players have them. I'm trying to connect a joining track, which is a bridge, when they don't all start and end at the same sort of point. But that's worked fine. Like if this track started here, it somehow wouldn't match up properly. I would say there was a terrain collision as it tried to remodel the up and the down. Right, is that line any better? Oh, that is. That is excellent. Okay, so I need a train. Now I'm going to need money before I do that. Let's get the game going again. Let's take... I'm not sure how much I'm going to need. There we are. We've got 1.5 million. That'll do, he said. Right, so this is the fast train. The other one's a slow electric, but obviously more powerful. No, it's not more powerful at all. We're talking. It's not at all. It's slower. That's because it's older, isn't it? By a few years. Right, let's buy it before I run out of money. Okay, so and we'll use the new carriages, I think. 2, 3. We'll take 4. It's a nice simple number, and I've not run out of money yet. And let's set it to... Oh, I haven't given this line a name, have I? Let's do that. So this was... Oh, I didn't mean to take a screen cap. Sorry about that. Banbury, Gisborough, Rail Line 1. And we've got pink for the other lines as well. Let's use red. So there he is, our first electric passenger train. Strangely enough, and not at all unexpectedly, there are no passengers waiting as he pulls into his first stop. Okay, we'll keep that there. What's the estimate of the... It's a 7-minute turnaround time, which is a bit long perhaps, because ideally what I'd like to happen is for passengers from Teignmouth, even Fakenham, via Teignmouth, to get to Gisborough and then say I'd love to go to Banbury, and equally perhaps then on to Thatcham and vice versa. And if you've got a 7-minute turnaround on this one leg of the route, it's possible that passengers won't catch it. Let me go over that. There you go. I love how the train sounds on this. They've done a reasonably good job, I think, of the train sounds. I mean, it's not necessarily as complete, accurate, and as realistic as a sort of genuine train or other sort of lorry simulator would be. They obviously put a lot of effort into making it sound like the real thing, because that's what it's simulating. Whereas this is much more of a transportation game rather than a simulator of a vehicle. But they've done a really good job, and I think the train sounds actually change as they pass. You get the rush of sound between the two trains. And I think it even changes slightly when you go over bridges, which is really cool. Okay, so we've passed our new year. I think we'll probably end this little episode here. Are there any passengers there to pick up? No. But hopefully there will be. Well, so what I might do, I think in the next episode, I might well add a second train to this line. I mean, look at that. I lost only 1.1 million, although I had spent... I must have spent over 5 million. So I think this is looking good. I think I'm getting my accounts under control now. So we might set up a second train on that particular route. And what I'd also do, I think, is now we've got faster lorries, is I'll improve these roads. As you see in the roads, we've now got tarmacked country roads. I think I mentioned that in at the end of the last episode. I mean, the town is already extending out here, its own tarmac road, so I might do that. That should increase and also allow these new faster lorries to get up to their 50-mile-an-hour limit. I think these tracks are a 30-mile maximum, something like that, mph maximum. So I'll probably do some of that off screen, unless it gets really exciting stuff, in which case I'll stop. I'll add it to the next episode. But I think for now, from me, Ajaxpost, thank you very much for joining me on this video and my first electric train. This is cool. I hope if you enjoyed it, please leave us a like. Any ideas, thoughts, comments, suggestions for improvement and making more money from my routes here, please leave us a comment. Oh, 7 passengers! I'm feeling confident, I'm feeling good about this now. And if you'd like to, oh, I'll stop waffling here, I think. Like, comment, thank you very much, be great if you would. Even more fabulous if you would like to join me as I create more of these faintly ludicrous Let's Plays. But sometimes it does work. Just please do subscribe. But from me, until the next time, thank you very much for joining me today, and I hope you'll join me on my next episode. From me, Ajaxpost, until then, bye bye for now.